So we are out here. We just ordered our meal. Oh god, that angle, that's just not even right. And we are out here now. Liverpool, and it's windy. It's windy as heck. Why didn't I tie up my head? Tima doesn't have her shoes, so she's in the car. We cannot wait to dig in. We cannot wait to dig in. Hopefully you can hear us. Hopefully. Oh.
Hey, LT family! Welcome back to another week.
Oh my
Welcome
God.
back. Oh my gosh, how exciting is it?
Are we cheesing? Why are we cheesing though? Are we cheesing? Are you cheesing? I'm cheesing. You're cheesing. And I'm just all cheese. And the reason being is
celebrating
our
birthday.
Whatever it is, whatever angle.
I don't care what angle.
Who gives?
Like,
we can go wherever we want to go.
You know what it is. Let's just.
Oh my gosh, guys! Guys!
You know what's crazy is because when we spoke last week, we were saying, all right, we're going to celebrate 6. Then we're going to celebrate 7.
600. No, we literally just stopped at 600.
600.
Then it went past
700, 800, 900. Just in a few days, now we're at 1,000. So
1,021 to be 28 to be exact.
Guys, man, we love you guys. We
have the best family.
We have the best matubu.
Vale. Guys, we thank you guys so much, and everyone that constantly have just been like on this ride. Like we were like, guys, we just went over 700. We're like, hey, like everyone hits us up like 700 or 800.
Yeah. But do you remember how we're just like, oh my gosh, we got 70? Like,
we're just, you know, people are probably over us like thanking our family every week, but we are appreciative of the little things. So we thank every single one of you guys that have stuck along with us through this ride of eating. Like, it's eating, y'all, and we're talking about life. So we thank you guys. Thank you guys. Oh my god.
Now get us to 10,000.
Oh my god.
Oh, girl.
Okay, guys, so we are eating because that's what we do. For you guys that don't know, now you know. So we're eating, and what are we eating today, darling?
Okay, so we got some. We got it from
Harry's Wheels.
Harry's Wheels in Orange Grove,
and we will put their picture over here. Yes. So
I got the what is this called?
Tiger
pie, and it's just you can pick whatever pie you want with the mash and peas and a bit of gravy, and then the hot dog
the wheels. Yes, hot dog de wheels. There you go. And I got the same Tiger, but I got the cheese and bacon pie, and then I got the chili con carne fries. Yeah, of course.
Right, I got some sort of hot dog and fries.
Sorry, she didn't because we forgot her shoes. I'm sorry, that's our fault. Okay, so we are going to eat. Let us pray.
Oh, sorry.
Look, 1,000 people, you need to remember.
I'm sorry,
Since you ate first.
Oh yeah, actually she ate a fry first.
Let's
in Jesus' name.
Alright, dear Father, we thank you for the food. We thank you for the 1,000 subscribers, and we pray that we keep growing, and we pray that you bless us with, you know, whatever it is, wherever this channel is going to take us, and we want to give you back all the glory, honor to be yours alone. In Jesus' name I pray.
Amen. Thank you guys. Oh man, I'm so hungry. So hungry.
Oh, I mean the topic though.
What's the topic? Wait, so in this hot dog, they got beans and stuff. Do you have something?
It's called chili con carne. just
no,
saying.
because you know what?
Just very subtly.
It looks really nice, but I'm just not a hot dog person. But you know.
Oh my god, guys, these fries are the bomb
for your lives.
They're healing my every soul.
Wow, this is nice.
Guys, we haven't recorded together.
I know.
In 2 weeks.
How have you been?
I'm good. It's not like we talk like all the time.
No, but like.
But yeah, I'm good. You good? Okay. And what are you guys eating? We just like to know sometimes. And if anyone in Sydney that have tried this place, you guys need to go. It's just in Orange Grove, which is just down the road from home. So
there's one in Tempe as well. There's a few places.
Shook. Really?
Was your throat shaking again?
Yes, throat is shaking. Straw starting. Okay, so topic this week: marriage or relationship.
Look at this, like.
All right, so the relationship. This was sent in by a fellow subby and a sister. But like we always say to everyone, we keep it anonymous. Like if either one of us get a topic, we don't spill names, nothing, just out of respect for those hitting us up. I just want you guys to know. And I feel like every conversation, I asked him this last night, I was like, do you feel like you end every conversation with, hey, if you guys have anything that you guys want to talk about? Because I literally, all my family, whether it's Fiji, abroad, I'll be like, oh, okay, so have a great week, be blessed. But if you guys have anything that you would like us to talk about, just remember it stays anonymous and hit us up. So this one was emailed in, a couple of weeks ago. So like I said, we filter through things just so we can sort of fit it in. It's about, the question is basically, how would you feel being that you are in a new relationship, it hasn't been made official yet, but you are introduced like physically to your partner's family as the partner, but like it hasn't been really made official. Yeah, hasn't been made official. So there's two aspects to this. How would you feel being the person being introduced, and how would you feel being the family member being like meeting this new partner? Tins.
Oh. Alright, me meeting the family and it's not even official, that would be awkward as hell.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to.
I wouldn't even make the effort, honestly.
No, but it's not like you asked. It's more like you're
forced into it.
No, it's more like you're walking down the road. Hey, there's my like it's not even a choice. You're not asked.
Oh, right. Yeah, I would be pissed actually. But then it's just like I would roll with it, like not, you know what I mean? Like poker face.
Right.
But like I would address it as to what it is between me and him. You know what I mean?
So if you see his family and you're walking down the road, like is this actual...
Well, look, let's give two scenarios. Whether it be, what would you be more offended with? And why would it be different whether you're walking down the road? Because if this person has the time, because he's been, say, busted walking down the road with your partner, with this new partner, and all of a sudden like, oh, this is my girlfriend, but doesn't have the time when obviously this day and age that we live in, there's like how many social media platforms that he could have like had the time to scream it out, because it's different, wouldn't you say?
As family, as family, I would have been like, oh, okay, so what are you hiding?
Right, exactly.
And then as the girl, I would be angry because I'm like, same thing, what are you hiding? Or are you embarrassed of me? Or are you, you know what I mean? Like, what does you, like, you know, obviously if it's a type of girl that he knows the family won't like, that would really hurt if I was the girl. Especially if he's not like, okay, we've been together for so-and-so, it's now the time to meet your, you know what I mean, your in-laws.
And they've been together for about, say, four months now.
Okay, well, it's serious then. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you have made it official, have they made it official?
No.
So, I mean, if you're talking and, you know, you both know that you like each other, I feel like it should be made official and then probably wait for a bit to be introduced, I guess.
But I feel like you can't say that to a woman because it's emotional for them. Do you know what I mean?
But not everyone's the same though.
Women are more invested than guys.
No, I was not.
Really?
Everyone's different.
I'm more like, it's either this or that. There's no grey area. But I'm just saying, in general, there are women that are very emotionally invested, so you would have to like consider that as well.
Well, okay, let me give you a scenario of my situation, right? Because this actually real life happened to me. Because Arisi would love to just tuck me away, like one in his pocket, and but also back then we didn't have social media, so it's not like we could shout it out to the world. It's like he did not get a Facebook, or he didn't get a Bebo till like after we were engaged. Like, so he was very delayed in that sense. But in saying that, he like didn't so much make it official with me. Only a few of his boys knew, and sometimes they knew, they didn't know, blah, blah, blah. It was always our little secret. But in saying that, I all of a sudden took a trip here, and it wasn't my partner that like introduced me to the family. It was my brother-in-law, because my brother-in-law met me in Melbourne, and I rock up to Sydney, because we're obviously from Melbourne. I rock up to Sydney with my mom to our church, and I get up to sing a song, and as I'm getting up, getting up, like literally, because I didn't look back. Obviously, where I was sitting, I didn't see the congregation. So when I got up, no, here at Macquarie Fields. Oh yeah. And then I get up, and as I'm like just giving like a short testimony, and I look and I see my brother-in-law, because we'd already previously met in Melbourne as my husband's girlfriend, and I just see him go like this to his mum, and I'm like dead. I'm like, bruh. Kill me now, and I lost it. Like, I not lost it, but I was just like inside me. I was like, oh my god, now she knows me. Now I think I was the one freaking out more. Whereas my mom was like, just stay cool. Like, what is wrong? Because my mom never even recognized my husband. That's for another story. But my husband's like, why are you tripping out? You guys aren't even like a thing. Like, you know, obviously back in the day. So it was, it was my brother-in-law that did it, not my husband. My husband could have just like kept me away for like the longest time, and yeah. So I don't know, it would feel, I feel for this particular person, because obviously, as much as you want to obviously shout it to the world that you're in this relationship, in this, I can't say committed, because you're not, it's not like you guys live together, but that you guys are in this relationship, and you can't say that you're in this relationship.
But like, is there a mutual understanding between them, knowing what they are?
But what's stopping him or her from shouting it to the world, as you say? Do you know what I mean? Like, or going on social media and be like, okay, bam, here, we're in a relationship. Like, what is stopping it then? Do you know what I mean? Like, I guess if
there's always two sides to everything, so you gotta really like.
Because maybe I think, from my understanding, what I know, I don't want to say too much, because I want to hear what these girls have to say, but I think from what I picked up about this relationship, the partner is not as committed, because I think they're probably still on the fence.
Don't waste your time. Don't. It's not even worth it. If he doesn't know until like 4 months in, and he doesn't know what you are, why? Don't waste your time.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Yeah. You're literally holding on to a thread.
He's just on the fence. Well, there you go. Like Chima said. There's no point on holding on to something if that person is not sure. You know?
Like, you've invested whatever time you've invested in that person, and if they still don't know by 4 or 5 months, see ya.
And I mean, get out while you can. Get out.
Because that would be like a setup for failure. No, you never know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it could be, or it could, you know. Do you know what I mean? Like it could.
Not
be
saying
set up,
some guys that really do this or whoever, they, you know, it's a normal thing. But I'm just saying, like, some relationships, they're this like that because they're not sure. So if they're really committed to each other and then he still does that, then he's shady as, you know? Only shady men will
And how would you feel as a family meeting this person?
I'd be like, why?
I would feel sorry for her. I would have sympathy towards her, because it's like, I know if it's him that's, you know, I would feel sorry for her because I know what he's like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, I'll tell her.
But at the same time, it's sort of like, you know what you put. If you've gone 4 months on accepting his behavior, you would know what you're going into. And I say that with love, darling. I say that with love.
But that's the thing. If she doesn't know how he is, do you know what I mean? Like, if this person doesn't know how he really, really is, but then if you do, I would say, run while you can. Actually, it's not funny, but I'm just saying, like, because so
maybe
many
she
girls
sees something in him that no one, you know what I mean? That's probably why she's holding on. Who knows? There's different scenarios, man. Some girls are like that.
You know what?
Not saying that you are.
I have so many similar stories, but I can't say names. I don't know how to say this, but there was a situation where one of the girls was sort of in the same boat, still stayed in the relationship. Then after a year, finally introduced her, and they were just like, "Oh, is this?" and said another name.
Oh.
So it was in a similar story. Like
Oh,
she was
no,
thinking,
that's-
why are you taking your time?
Wait, say
Why
that
can't
again?
So as she got
Oh.
introduced,
Yeah.
the family was like, "Oh, is this?" and said another name.
Oh, the family.
Yeah. So that's why I'm thinking like,
She's way too tucked away, or he's too tucked away.
and she,
That-
yeah. So it was like, "Oh no," like, and he covered it up well. That she was like, "Okay," and because she was just too in love with him, you know what I mean? So if you know how he
Did they
is,
last?
No, 3 or 4 years later, maybe they broke up. But it was just a toxic relationship. So that's why, that like, I don't mean to laugh, but I'm just saying, while you got the time, like, separate yourself, disconnect yourself, because, I mean, I don't know how this guy is, but you don't want to go down the track being like, okay, 1 year later I meet him and then it's not what I wanted it to be.
Like, I would get if you two had a mutual understanding and it's like, okay,
You meet the
guys
parents
have
after the family.
you guys have set this timeline where you guys want to talk, get to know each other, whatever. I get that if you guys did that, but if you haven't, and 4 months in and he's still keeping you away and not really saying anything to his close mates or his family, leave.
Because I'm pretty sure if you walk down the road, they'd be like, "Oh, this is, you know, da 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 da," you know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like say for example, walking down the road, I'm like, "Hey, you know, hey."
Well, let me say also, from in my defense, the reason why I think Arisi tucked me away and why I didn't push it so much in that, so to speak, was because my dad's a boxer. You guys who saw my Melbourne vlog, you guys saw my dad's physique. He hasn't always been that frumpy, okay? He's a boxer, so Arisi knew his ass would have been beat. Literally, rest in peace, bye. So, yeah, so it's, I guess, we discussed like every scenario that could possibly be, but for this day and age, for the time that we live in, people are a lot more vocal, people are a lot more outgoing in what they post on social media. There is no reason as to why you should be hidden. There is no reason as to why it should be a surprise to family members, because that scenario could happen right there, where they could be like, "Hi, Sheila," and it's like, "No, my name's Sarah." I would die. I would literally die. Like, I would
You know what?
die.
If that happened to me,
Why?
I would punch him in the throat.
Right,
straight away.
I
don't give a
would.
f-
I think I
seriously.
would like cry. That is
No.
horrible. And then to cover it up 3 years in. This is not even a laughing matter, guys. This day and age, that is not on. It just
No, I
cannot
feel like-
happen.
I feel like, okay, like I get the whole in love thing, but I feel like in saying that you need to be on top of your game.
Boo,
Like, don't-
Boo, can I just pause for a second? Can I just say how much your eyeshadow is just like, I'm just loving it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
continue.
can do it on you. If you
Oh,
want.
Oh god.
I'm just saying. Oh, sorry. Continue. My bad. She was in a flow right
No,
there. my
like
bad.
yeah, like I'm saying, like I know some girls will be like, you know, I'm in love with him, this and that, I'm blind. Okay, I get that, but then it gets to a point where you should know.
Yeah.
Like, okay, he's been like this, he's been like that. You shouldn't really waste your time. Like,
No.
I get you're in love with that person, but is it really worth it?
Yeah. Know your worth,
Yeah,
Boo.
know your
You
worth.
are so
I
much
think that's
more.
so important for women to know.
Ooh,
Like,
ooh.
Like Queen
We
said,
should go
we
into
should love us more. Love me more.
You know, I
Love
said
me
this. You know, I literally can do a story time on just like, well, we're like so deviating from the subject, but if you do not know your worth and who you are and what you stand for, boo boo, all down the drain.
You're
But
just gonna rely on someone else to.
oh man, Like, let me make this clear. Like, if this particular person, for example, continued on, they became official, like, say 5 years in, they decided to get married and all this, all that, your happiness is continued. This person, say we are together, she will always hold my happiness. I have no control over it because that's the foundation that you've set.
Yep.
For example, I think that was my foundation when I got it with Arisi. We had to go through it in my marriage for me to stand on my own, for me to know who I am, and to realize that my happiness is not on my husband. I make myself happy. I know who I am. He fails me as a husband because he's only human, and that's okay. That's just something he needs to deal with. But my happiness and who I am and how my day is gonna be is purely on me and God, like no one else. No one can steal our joy unless we give them that power. No one can tell us who we are unless we allow ourselves to listen to what they're saying. You know, like you literally have to control who you give power. I'm not going to give my power, like give my emotions to someone to be like, today you're going to be in a stink ass mood. Because you know what? I will be in a stink ass mood and I won't be able to function as a wife and mother. Everything about my day will be put off. So know yourself. Know yourself.
Know your worth.
Know your worth. Like you have to. And there was a particular book, which will come in a story time, is that what I read, apart from just the Bible, there was a book that I leaned on that gave me that sort of, that spoke to me, just spoke to me. But yeah, it's up to you, darling. It's literally up to you. And I pray that, you know, like you've heard some, like you guys honestly have probably opened up this subject in so many ways because you've given so many scenarios, and your scenario just kills me because I pity your friend.
And it does happen, but we're saying this with love, but also because we've experienced it, watching it happen, and
or going through it.
Or going through it. So we know, like we've learned from that. Like I know I have. And you know, it does take time. Like I'm not saying you're gonna know all of a sudden like when to leave and whatnot, but it does take time for you to know like enough is enough. Know that you deserve better and that you don't deserve less than what you're already getting. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you know that you're not happy and it's sort of down, like dimming your days, sort of to speak, leave. Like you don't deserve it. And if he's not going to be man enough to be like, you know, this is who I'm with.
This is who I love.
Yeah, this is who I love. Until then, honey, do you love yourself more to say no. And just be like, just leave.
I love that subject. I love you. And you know that I love you.
It was such a good subject. And I mean, you know, sometimes it could be hard to hear it, and sometimes it would be hard to leave, but you know, these are some of the experience we've gone through. I mean, I'm pretty sure, you know, there was certain relationships that we've all been through, that it was hard for us to leave.
Oh, I'm boring.
Okay.
I'm boring.
Well, I know I've been, I know Tima has been.
Yeah, I was in a very toxic relationship.
Yeah, she was. I mean, if she wants to speak on that, she can, but
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like it took me literally going into 2 years to realize that I don't deserve it. Like it was the honeymoon stage, the first year, and the bullshit.
The honeymoon phase is real, people. It's real.
It's real because you know the gifts and everything,
and
then
he loves
the spoiling.
Me. God, bye.
It got to a point where that shit is not enough. Like I deserve more, and I was just toxic, and I was more like a mother in the relationship.
Look, people can be like, oh, but I'm still in a honeymoon stage and blah, blah. Don't get it twisted. There's a honeymoon stage where you lose your mind and you like don't know like what time it is, what date it is, and blah, blah. And there's a honeymoon stage where you guys sync with logic. Like you have a sound
and it's
mind.
Just him.
But it's like, it's sound. Like you guys are able to make decisions and be able to function as a relationship like in love, genuine love. No strings attached, nothing. No triggers of this, that, you know, whatever. Yeah, life, man, relationships. Like, I know for a fact that there'll be a time where she's going to do her story time and her experiences and vice versa. Like, for you guys, this is the platform that we want to do. When we get these type of questions, we can relate to a certain extent, whether it be us, like Tima said, or whether it be situations that we see.
So I really do get what you're going through, because I went through it at one stage, but I was.
And you never got introduced to the family until
you said goodbye.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I just said that as a joke.
No,
really?
It's for real. Yeah.
It was for real.
I did everything for the family. I did everything.
But
this
behind
person.
closed doors.
Yeah.
Like closed doors. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Closed
Like you
doors.
weren't acknowledged.
Yeah,
like they didn't know that it was her that did it.
Yeah. So I went through that, and I felt
Thank
like
goodness.
Yeah. I
You
felt
went
like
out
that,
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me to
Two-
go through
yeah,
that
almost
to
2 years.
fall. 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. 3 years.
It took me to really fall to really know what I deserve.
Yeah.
And I found that out later on. And even though it was later on, but still, at least I knew then. And I was bold enough to say goodbye.
Yeah, but it was those moments where you're like, all those times I wasted. Like, I remember you.
Yeah.
She would cry sometimes and be like, all those times I wasted, all these years.
Yeah,
blah,
your
blah,
good
blah.
years, your best years are invested into this one person, and they just crap all over it.
Yeah. So I totally get, that's what I'm saying. Like, even though it's just 4 months in, but imagine if it's a year in and you're still in the same position. Like, you're never going to get anywhere.
But you know what? It could change. Like, you know.
It could. But then,
as time goes by, you never know. It could turn out to be, you know, a good relationship. But then you might, at one stage, resent him for all those times and all those hard times he's given you. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to argument, that's what you're going to bring up. That's what I just feel. But yeah.
shit, I never held anything back. I didn't care. Like, it was that bad. Like, I never held anything back. I said my mind. Like, I said my piece, and I said what I said. Finally, when I wanted to let go, they couldn't.
Yeah.
So it was just like, no, I had to leave. Like, I couldn't do it anymore. It's exhausting. It's tiring. There's no point. I never appreciated for what you do. You're always getting blamed, and it's just like the whole meeting family thing. No, I wouldn't waste my time. But if you want to stay, that's up to you.
But we can only give you the advice. Oh, you know what? We're probably not even just talking to you. We could be talking to whoever is watching this. Maybe they've gone through the same thing. And, you know, please, to all the people that's out there that watches this, if you do have, you know, any scenarios or situation that you've gone through or that other people have gone through, you know, comment down below and, you know, give sort of your, you know, everyone's advice. I mean, I'm pretty sure this person would appreciate every advice.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we're all family. We're all here to help and support.
Bella, you talk too damn much.
I talk way too much.
Look at it.
I'm over here enjoying this piece, okay? Don't come for me when I'm eating my piece, okay? This is good. This is good.
No, thank you. I'm good. Like, I think I'm
so done.
Get into this.
Why are you moving it from? It was in front of me for a reason, because it's supposed to be. You're so rude,
No,
man.
I just.
Girl.
I'm sorry. I have to. I just have to.
Yes.
Thank you. 1,000. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. 1,000 plus. And yeah, like we appreciate also all our new subbies on Instagram. We thank you guys, and also on our Facebook page. We appreciate you guys. Like, man, this last week, for example, like, you know, like we said just before, it's like people have been on this ride when we hit the 700 and the 800. Like, people have been riding that. You know, girl.
I'm so sorry.
She's over here excited about the donuts. Yeah, take it, damn it, take it. Just take it, okay? It's here for you, boo-boo. This is your day. This is your day. Oh, yeah, I had a cheesecake in the fridge. I have a cheese, and I had cream puffs.
All because of you guys.
And don't come for us, okay? We know this is not good for us. But listen.
Everything kills you too.
Look, we don't want to like be saying names of people that leave us hate messages and whatnot, because at the end of the day, people have opinions, and
I don't fight. I don't argue. I just swipe the link and then I block you.
Look, alright, hold on.
Wait, no, is that a real song?
It's on our Instagram. I don't know if it's a real song, but this girl put it up and I was like,
yeah. But wait, in saying that, look, like I said, if you follow us on social media on Instagram, I said what I had to say about the negativity. It's all positive vibes.
That would have
over
like
here.
slid over there.
Alright. So, but in saying that, thank you for the negative comments. Thank you for being uneducated.
We love you guys.
And ill-minded.
We
and
love you guys.
small-minded and stupid.
Yeah.
But you know what? We love you. Because at the end of the day, Hunter, you'll be watching our channel, so we're good. At the end of the day, I hope you leave this channel feeling blessed. Even though you don't like us, it's okay. You want a donut? You want to eat? You hungry?
Yeah, my come on. Every single one of you guys. We love you guys.
Appreciate you so much.
And we thank you again for your questions and your comments and you viewing us. Like we always say this, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, but we really, really hope you guys do not forget to like. Do not forget to share. And before you leave, do not forget to subscribe.
And hit that notification bell to keep up with our videos every week.
With the ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I literally want to chase up that song now. Now you
I don't fight. I don't argue. I just swipe delete and then I block you. I don't fight. I don't argue.
Is that really on Instagram?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
I want
have
that
to
song.
show you guys.
So good.
But like when I first heard her, I'm like, oh my gosh, can you shut that thing up? But then, every time
Now it's like,
when
we
I see the
understand.
comments, I'm like, this is the song that we need because we don't fight, we don't argue, we will swipe delete and then we'll block you.
And then I'm over here eating a donut because
Okay.
I really don't.
we're
And
eating too much.
Cup season, you don't want it. You don't want it. Trust me, you don't want it.
Guys,
So God bless you on your way out, eh?
Don't forget to like,
Share.
and subscribe.
peace.
Peace.